Hello, armies of Warhammer. On this side of this hutch is the shorter stuff for 40k and Kill Team and First Strike and starter sets. And on the bottom is the taller stuff and also the stuff that can be stacked upon. So hopefully it'll be enough space because I'm building Imperial Sector. So that'll take up a lot of space. And on the other side are the shorter things for Age of Sigmar and WarCry and Cursed City. And on the bottom, the taller stuff. And I got a lot of especially tall stuff coming. The Azerite runes, and also the Varanite mining cranes and stuff like that for the 8 points. So I'm going to need a lot of space. So that's the terrain. And then for the models, and I'm going to make a whole video on these containers. For the models, at first, I was disappointed that I had to put that top shelf so close to the top, but as it turns out, that's really valuable for stuff that can be kept flat. Okay, anything that can be laid down or is otherwise flat, that is actually a good space. I could actually use more space like that, so I'm glad I'm building another one of these. And then my shorter stuff that can stand up. As you can see, that's mostly, with some exceptions, 40k terrain and 3D printed terrain. And then we're starting to get into some armies and some more shorter terrain. Those Oryx need to be painted. They've just been triple primed. And then we get into the taller stuff. Now, some of this stuff can be moved to give me more space up into the Age of Sigmar top shelf with the shorter stuff. Probably be good to have it all together, so I'll probably be moving this and this to that area. It's a little easier to find in these shelves than it is up on that top shelf, too. So I have the very tall model and then some more scenery that can probably be moved to give me some more space. These acrylic slide panels give it lots of space. More 40k terrain and a little bit of kind of kit-bashed Age of Sigmar terrain. And then mostly armies. Mostly painted armies. And again, for the most part, armies. Some 3D printed and painted terrain. All armies. And let's see if I can get this one out. Yeah, pretty well. Okay, I got a little bit of space to store stuff in this one. I'm going to make a whole video on these things and how you assemble these. These are about $40 on Amazon, and they come incredibly fast. That's what I like about them. Okay, top shelf. Again, a lot of 40k terrain and some very small models. And then a lot of armies and a little bit of 3D printed terrain and painted. More armies and some Oryx that need to be painted that are just primed. A mixture of both terrain and armies. Some of this terrain can be moved to that top shelf, but it's going to be tough with the 40K because I'm pretty much out of space. And then the more you cram it in there, the harder it is to find. And then again, some more models and terrain are on the bottom shelf. So I'm going to be building one more of these, and I'll make a video on how it's assembled. Thank you, Armies of Warhammer.